Hi, it's Heather here at Lake Geneva Country Meats, and today I'm going to show you how to take our boneless beef chuck roast and make it into a beef pot roast. So what I have here is a frozen one that we had, and I just took it and I put it in the fridge and I let it unthaw overnight. So I have it here. Now I have a pot on the stove, and all I'm doing is I'm heating up some butter so that I'm going to sear it on all sides. While this is warming up, I have it on a medium high. I'm just going to take our steak and roast rub and I'm going to season all over. You can season it with salt and pepper too. I just like the flavor that our roast rub has. So once you get it all seasoned, then we're going to bring it over to our pan, and you're just going to want to sear it on all sides. It'll probably take about 2-3 minutes per side. You want to make sure that your pan is nice and hot when you start. Alright, now that we have a nice sear on all sides of our beef roast, as you can see, I'm just going to take it and I'm going to put it into our crock pot that I have right over here, and I have it on a low or like 200 degrees. So next we have the vegetables that'll go in there. I have red potatoes. I left them whole, and I did about 7 to 8 for a 3 to 4 pound chuck roast. You could also go by how many people you're serving. So if you had 4 people, usually maybe 2-3 red potatoes per person. So just add those in. I have a bag of baby carrots. I'm just going to add the whole bag, and I'm leaving them whole. The reason why we leave them whole is because this is going to cook for about 4 to 5 hours. So when you have them smaller, then they're going to cook down faster. They'll probably be ready in an hour if you cut them up. So just add the carrots. And then we have the yellow onion. And again, I just cut it into 4s, and I'm going to place those in there. Once you have all your vegetables in, then we're just going to add our beef broth that we have here, and I did 32 ounces. So I'm just going to add that to the pan. Now, you're just going to cover it, let it go for about 4.5 hours, and then we'll come back and look at it. Alright, so we have our pot roast all cooked up, and now we're just going to make the gravy for the top. I just kind of plated it on a plate. And what I have here is the gravy from down at the bottom, and I'm just going to thicken it up. You can leave it thinner if you like it that way. All I have is our gravy in a pot, and I have it on a high heat, and I just have cornstarch with a little bit of water. The reason I add the water with it is so that it doesn't clump up when you whisk it in. You're just going to whisk the cornstarch in. Once you get a nice consistency, I have there, then you just take the gravy and we're just going to place it right over the roast. You can serve it on the side if you'd like also. And just a little bit more. So we have all the things you need to make this dinner, so stop on in at Lake Geneva Country Meats.